Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
What's going on, everybody? What is going on, my people? Welcome to another episode of the Daryl Walter Show. Thank y'all. Thank you. What up, Cupcakes, my sister, Queen, everybody out there. You came on a very good day, baby. We have so much to cover. Yeah, we're gonna talk, baby. We're gonna talk today. Listen, I am just making sure to share on all of my social media platforms because I know the people are going to want to talk about it today. Welcome, everybody, to the Daryl Walter Show, another episode. I am your host, Daryl Walter, and this is from my hair. I was rushing and it's going to dry up. It's water. It's not grease or anything. I'm going to get it together. But that don't matter because we got important stuff to talk about. We are going to talk about DL men and the Black church. Who's really to blame? Listen, y'all just stay tuned. Kwame, listen, let them use you on today and the graphics on today. Do me a favor, click like, click share. If you feeling the vibe, you know what I'm sharing. Share with somebody, share with your sister, share with your brother, share with your DL friend, you know, or the boyfriend of a DL man. Just share it and welcome everybody. Listen, it's all love here. So always know we're going to have a good time. Make sure you stay connected. All right, you got that. Text Blaze to 833-793-2423. Listen, Power Media Network now has a Patreon also where you can get all of the latest extra piping hot, you know. For the grown folks over 18. Okay. Anyways, let's do this because we have a lot that what went viral. We have a lot to talk about what went viral. Kwame, let's have fun today. I just feel like, listen, if you're rocking with me today, I feel like this is the beginning of just some good stuff today. This is going to be a good show. If you haven't tuned in for a while, baby, you tuned in on the right day because I'm feeling good. I was gonna say I'm feeling some kind of way, but I'm in rare form, baby. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk that talk. Okay. I took the time to watch the entire MTV Video Music Awards from beginning to end, and I'm gonna give you all. I'm gonna give you all of my input on all of it. And okay. Anyways, let's just get through it. Let's see how much I can get through before we get to the topic. DM men at the Black church, who's really to blame, and that'll give some of the scragglers time to come on in. Hey, y'all. Listen, if you're feeling good on today, if you sipping on something, you just getting off of work, wherever you are, listen, do me a favor, raise your hand and say, oh yeah, I feel you out there. I feel you out there. Let's get into it. Kelly comes with the price. Let's show the picture first, Kwame. She's still mad. Okay, now let's show the video. I want to show something good before we get into Kelly Price because I still love her.
I felt like I was stupid enough that nigga to lie about almost dying from COVID, kiss my entire ass. All of it. It's a lot to kiss, so get to work because you're going to be there for a while.
You know what? First of all, accountability is everything. I'm glad that she owned it. It is a lot of ass. Here's the thing with Kelly Price. Kelly thinks we don't think you was lying about COVID, Kelly. Matter of fact, we glad to have you in the land of the living. We glad you singing because let me tell you something. Even with COVID and your lungs at 85, whatever percentage they have, you still sing better than people with lungs at 100% capacity. What we mad about is you lying about your disappearance and then getting mad to whosoever and then getting a attitude with everybody else. Because that's what you did, Kelly. Okay, your sister, your family had to file a missing report. And instead of just saying, thank you for your concern, you know what? Whatever family stuff Kelly got going on, it's her business. It's when she kidnaps herself, right? Ain't nobody thinks she made up COVID. Listen, let me tell you something. One thing for certain and two things for sure. What we don't have time to do is make up COVID. Okay, somebody? But I'm going to say this. Don't Kelly remind you of that like angry evangelist at church? Always got an attitude, but smell real good. Always got something to say. You know, if you grew up in church, you know that one lady at church you didn't like. She always had something smart to say, but could preach real good. But I always got something slick to say. Remember when Kelly prophesied to that lady? I love Kelly Price. I really do. And I want her to do her good singing so we can not focus on her kidnapping herself or whatever. Anyway, get her out the way. You know, here's the thing. Lord, I'm going to get in trouble today. Oh, well, whatever. I love Kelly Price. I really do. I feel like we're separated by 2 degrees. Like I know somebody that knows her, some background for her. But she's an Aries too. And let me say this, y'all. Aries women are different from Aries men. I'm an Aries also. That's one thing I can say for sure. Aries men and Aries women are just different. Okay? Email the Daryl Walter Show, baby, and we can talk about it. But Kelly Price just has that like she cuts you to the white meat and then pray for you, put some anointing oil and give you a meal afterwards. I bet she could fry some really good chicken. I bet Kelly Price could fry some really good chicken. And that's on Mary's Lil Lamb, which I'm sure she could cook really good too. Okay, let's move on to the MTV Video Music Awards. Because listen, my friend texted me, he said, are you watching listen, when I tell you I took notes and I said, well, let me watch it from beginning to the end for my people, because I know they ain't gonna watch it. Don't nobody be watching award shows like that, but I do. So let's get into the MTV Video Music Awards. And at the end of all of this, I'm going to give you my rating 1 out of 10. Okay. Let's start with the opening. Lil Wayne. I don't care how ugly as he is. I don't care how many roaches he looks like. I don't care if his breath smells like 10 packs of Newports, a pound of weed, and a fifth of Hennessy. One of the greatest rappers. One of the greatest rappers. I started the awards twerking. Okay. I don't know that opening song in Cortina. Okay. I can't remember the name of it. I'll get to Aries when I come back from commercial. I'll get to it after this one. Lil Wayne did that. Lil Wayne set the tone. And let me say this to MTV. MTV, just because y'all in our good graces, don't think I forgot when Michael Jackson had to fight for his video to be on your show, to be on your network. Okay? Started from the bottom, now we're here. Don't act brand new. All right. Olivia Rodrigo. Now, I don't know who this baby is, but she's really, really famous. Did I put her picture up there? It's the one with the girls with the pink and she's in the red in the middle. There she is. Olivia Rodrigo. She started off nice, but I didn't understand. Definitely one of the greatest rappers, baby. Lil Wayne all day. Olivia Rodrigo, I give it an 8 out of 10. She can sing. I was confused on this whole, I don't know. It didn't, I don't know. How old is she? Anybody know how old she is? How old is Olivia Rodrigo? Let's just ask real quick, because it just don't feel right. Like all that shit, I don't know what it is. And maybe I'm off. Okay, she's 20. This must be the style. It was kind of cute. The dancing was almost there, but she's well known. Everybody loves her, so keep singing, baby. Keep singing. All right, let's go to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj was the host, the opener, and won awards. Okay, I did. She's 20. I think she's a little too old for that outfit. I don't know. I didn't like it. I just didn't like the outfit. Okay. Now, Nicki Minaj. At first, when I saw that she was hosting the show, I immediately rolled my eyes. And I said, here we go. But I will say she hosted the show well. Here's the thing. Nicki Minaj is a superstar and somewhat of a slight enigma. Slight, a little bit, right? I have to say she redeemed her. She opened it up well. Let's talk about that number, baby. Bring up that brown leather outfit, because that was my favorite outfit she wore the whole entire time. It was giving boogie down Bronx, New York, monochromatic brown on brown on brown with the chopsticks in the hair. Listen, Nicki Minaj came to let you hoes know that not only does she rap, she sings, baby. No, that's Cardi B. I should have sent it. She had on brown. If she didn't, y'all Google it. It's brown. It's gorgeous. Love it. It's very New York. Nicki Minaj performed. Hey, Doctor. Hey, we talking about the MTV Music. By the time you leave this, you're going to know everything about the MTV Music Awards. And I'm just talking at the beginning. Nicki Minaj came to sing and she came to rap. That performance was flawless. Outfit was amazing. Everything was great. And I want to give a shout out to Keisha Renee. Listen, y'all got to Google Keisha Renee. Keisha is the background singer. When Nicki Minaj was singing, she came in at the end with all the all that ooh stuff. I made that up. That was extra. But Keisha Renee, Google her. She sung with Kanye's Soul Sunday Choir, and she's been singing with Nicki Minaj for years. She's pursuing her country music career. But y'all support. There's so many background people that support these artists that I absolutely love. Let's get to NSYNC. Baby, I wanted to eat NSYNC up. Didn't they look good? It's that JC for me. JC did not come to play. baby, I feel some kind of way about the boy in the middle. Just, I'm still not over Janet. Janet had to go away, have a baby, marry a man, come back and go on a world tour to get her money back up. And you the one that popped her titty out. Anyways, the two on the end, what? That's Chris and Justin. They look good too, but you can tell they've been eating good. Okay. You can look, the suit got a little extra girth to it, a little extra room. See the way he holding himself, but NSYNC looks amazing. Okay, absolutely love them. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Beyonce's world tour got everybody acting up. MTV said, "Let's come out with our big guns." Okay, let's get to Taylor Swift, baby. They looked real good. They looked listen. It was JC looked like listen. If JC came up to me at the little lounge, Okay, Taylor Swift. Let's get to Taylor Swift. I chose this picture because Taylor Swift is laughing all the way to the bank. Okay. Taylor Swift won a bunch of awards. And here's the thing with Taylor Swift. I know. All of them. Throw all the tomatoes. She just... Great gowns. Humanitarian. A giver to the less fortunate. She's created a community of young women who can relate to her as what she calls rejects. But there was a line that she said, and this is where she lost me because she had me. I was just like, okay, Taylor, yay. Listen, Beyonce done graduated out of the awards ceremony. Let's just be very clear. Beyonce has Oprah Winfrey the music industry. Okay, remember when Oprah said, I ain't even gonna be in the competition because I keep winning and it's not fair to y'all. I'm gonna just go be great. That's Beyonce right now. Okay, Beyonce, we don't care. You notice they play Beyonce's music during the commercials. That's how far ahead Beyonce is. Now, let's talk about what she said and during her acceptance speech. And this is where she bothered me to my core. Taylor Swift said, I'm not just a country singer, but I really love making pop music. Take, and I put her next to Ice Spice because I'm still trying to figure out where she came from. And she's laughing all the way to the bank too. Take them two off the screen real quick and put me back up because I need to just talk. I gotta talk. I really just love making pop music. That's how she said. I just love making pop music. Pop music, you know what pop music is for all of you that don't know? Pop music is short for popular music, whatever is popular at the time. A lot of artists who have popular music are 9 times out of 10 of the majority. I'll say it that way. Say of the majority. Nothing wrong with that. We love Britney Spears. We love Christina. But a lot of that pop music is based off of what? Come on, everybody, say it at the same time, huh? R&B. That's right, Black folk music. I just love making popular music that everybody buys. Taylor, we're rooting for you, Taylor. We're rooting for you, but you know what? Taylor ain't got nothing to worry about, okay? She is living her best life, relationship after relationship, song after song, going on a wonderful, peaceful tour. Ain't nobody had one noise complaint over Taylor's tour. Okay, Cardi B and Megan. Let's bring up Cardi. I think the song Bongo is a bop. I know y'all hate it, but I'm telling you, 4 weeks from now, I wish it had came out during the summer so I could twerk to it the way I really want to. But I still got a few weeks left to really go ahead and, drop it like it's medium hot. Okay. I thought Bongo was a bop. I didn't like the performance too much. I feel like, now here's the thing. Beyonce is on tour. Beyonce done set the bar. Cardi and Megan, y'all done been through ups and downs. We ain't heard from y'all in a minute. The least you could do is learn all the choreography. I don't even think that's asking too much. But this half lip syncing, half choreography, I don't understand. What are you a performer for? Listen. I think Megan learned the lesson. It's more to life than twerking. Twerking is only going to take you so far in a 4 count. The performance, they looked like they was having fun, but listen, one thing you can say for certain and two things for sure. The background singers don't outdance Beyonce. And I hate to use Beyonce as the reference point, but y'all out there with fans and weaves and suits and everything. And speaking of mimicking, let me get into the K-pop. Did I send you a picture of the K-pop? I don't even know if I sent a picture of the K-pop because I'm not interested. It's not my lane. It's not my cup of tea. God bless them. I think they're a wonderful group. But I was watching the performances and I said, it really looks like Michael Jackson and Boyz II Men mixed together. It just really, it looks like Michael Jackson, Boyz II Men. Right, Bongo is a bop. It's a bop, but the performance was a flop. Bongo is a bop. The performance was a flop. Megan grabbing her little cheeks and flipping them up and down. Girl, we ain't seen you in 10 years in a Sunday. Honey, your knees should be good. That was your time. And see, Cardi said she saw Megan on the song. But see, I would have overrode her. Give me Pitbull, baby. Could you imagine Pitbull on that song? Oh, rip me out the plastic because I'm acting brand new. Anyways, they going to get it together. God bless them. God bless them. They're going to be fine. Listen, what is K-pop? What is K-pop? What is K-pop? Popular music, the Korean version of popular music. What is pop music? Popular music. What is popular music? Music that's popular to a majority of people. Amazing R&B and hip hop doesn't get the same credit. And shout out to hip hop for the 50 years that it's given us. Demi Lovato. That heifer can sing. That heifer can sing. She can sing. She can sing. Now, see, this is the issue. There's a fine line between artist and creativity, and you're just sounding dumb as hell. This baby done went after Peter, done went from he, she, me, they, we, period, and everything in between. Baby, we just want you to sing and perform. Find your lane, and if it changes every season, that's fine. But give us good music and sing. I don't care if you want to be a he. I don't care if you want to be a she. I don't care if you want to be a they. It doesn't bother us. But all of this announcing is taken away from her gift and her talent. Listen, here's my thoughts on it. Demi is finding herself. Okay, Demi is really finding herself. Listen, K-pop, the babies love K-pop. Everybody seems to love K-pop, and same way people love anime. I watch a few certain series of anime. It's a lot. My last notes on Demi. That's what it is. See, Demi be doing that's okay. The performance was good. That heifer can sing, but she started off rocky. She started off a little flat, and you can okay, that's fine. You're nervous, but baby, you do this for a living. You make millions of dollars from people spending on you to hear you sing. Now, see, you got it backwards. Now, Demi sees if I'm talking to you, baby. Hear me out. You give 1,000% to shit that ain't got to do with music. Your labels, your vegan leather, all of it. In my opinion, you're finding yourself. But then you come inside and give us 85% of singing. Hmm? Oh, let's not forget your many visits to rehab. No shade. But I want Demi Lovato to get delivered. I wanted to get healed and get delivered and just find herself. Because that sorry song, that song goes hard. And she can sing. She's too talented to just be so confused, baby. I don't know. Just find some therapy. Anyways, it was a good performance, but I just wanted more. I just wanted more. Okay, we almost done, but it's a lot. Doja Cat. Lord Doja Cat. Bring him Doja Cat. We're going to go fast. Listen, that's a bad bitch. That's a bad bitch. First of all, she's a talented artist. You can tell she is an artist. She's a creative. She's sensitive and everything. And an artist who could tell you, I don't like you because you're not my friend and still have followers and still be bad like that. She says it with her chest. I would not want to fight Doja Cat. Doja Cat likes to fight and she don't play fair. But I love her music. I love it. The spider web dress, everything. The whole performance was amazing. Actually, one of my favorite performances. I don't need it to be my friend. Go ahead, Doja Cat, baby. That girl is talented. I love it. She's a true artist and a true performer. Does some of the shit she say is crazy? See, I can't even talk. Yes, yes, that's what artists do. They provoke you. Okay, let's move on from her because I love her. I don't know how y'all feel about her, but Doja Cat, that's a bad one right there. She a baddie. That baby, yeah. Um, Shakira. Shakira got the lifetime achievement. I don't know, the Vanguard Award, the Video Vanguard Award. I was looking at her performance and I realized I said Shakira is like the Latin Beyonce. And that's good skin. Listen, honey, all of that origami bending and shaking and belly dancing and hooking in my high end. I've got the Holy Ghost thinking about it. And that's 46. Can we be clear that is 46? That is 46. And what that means to me is that Beyonce has some more years left in her. And she going to give us Act 2 and Act 3, even though I think she's pregnant allegedly. But Shakira, no, she's the Latin Beyonce. Shakira, that's 46. And can I mention, Shakira had a really bad breakup and her partner went after her. Shakira's worth $300 million. Baby, don't sleep and listen. Latin music, Brazilian music. Okay. You all tell me what you think. I think she's like the Latin Beyonce. Look at that. Look at her. Literally look at her. That's the Latin Beyonce. Anyways, I just need to give some screen time to Wyclef Jean. Listen, I need this tuxedo in my life. It's right there. It might not be in order, Kwame. It's almost in order. Wyclef Jean. It's that tuxedo suit. It's coming. It's a beautiful suit, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? No, it's a suit with I don't know. Whoever the stylist is, I'm gonna find out who the stylist is. Look, and that's his piece, that's his family. But Wyclef look good. Don't he look good? All of them look good. That's that good black man. Look, not just cocoa butter. That I am in love with that outfit though. I need to find a place or a time, somebody's wedding, my wedding. I don't know. Baby, that suit is everything. I was like, I just need to see that picture of the suit real quick. He introduced Shakira. Latin Beyonce. I don't know. Okay, we almost done, y'all. We get through. It's a lot of what went by. I promise. I'm talking fast. Renee Rapp. I don't know if I put up a picture for her, the white girl. I probably shouldn't have said it like that, but she can really sing. She can really, really sing. She's a new artist. Y'all Google Renee Rapp. Okay, let's get into Diddy. I told y'all I went through all the awards. Now I love me some Diddy. Diddy got the what is it? The Lifetime Achievement Award. Now the performance was everything. We loved it. I loved the red. I love the fact that he had his family. Had his family up there, so he had his daughters. Don't I have another picture with his family that I sent there also? The Global Icon Award. It's something big, baby. Yeah, Icon Global. You know, okay, this is why I had to pull it up. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but a few days before, yeah, keep that picture up there. That's his son right there. He's the next one, I'm sure. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Diddy reassigned his music publishing rights to bad boy artists, including Faith, Mace, who was missing from the performance. And I mean, we all know why. But he released the shares back to the rightful artist. Here's what I'm gonna say with Diddy. I'm glad that he's finally doing right by people. Okay. In my opinion, allegedly or not allegedly, I'll say allegedly, he's stolen money from people, whether he likes it or not. And he owes a lot of people money. And I think the fact that he got the Global Icon Award, it was very wise and smart of him to make the move to do right by reassigning that publishing. I'm interested to hear this new album. He did some stuff with Mary, and that's cute that King Combs did the little part by Mace, and that was all wonderful. Congratulations, Diddy. Baby, we almost done. Okay. Afro Beats. I loved it. God bless Selena Gomez. If the pictures come up, listen, Mary J. Blige, I love Mary J. Blige. And I just want to say this. I want whoever her stylist is to stop stuffing her in her clothes. Every time she holding her stomach, looks like she want to belch real good. It don't make no sense. It just don't. And Glorilla Glorilla needs to learn to walk in heels. That's what she needs to do. Okay. Woo! Kwame, I don't know if I'm gonna get through all of what went viral. Okay. Let's take a commercial break. We're gonna skip the China. We're gonna talk about it next week, but the Chinese are rewriting the Bible, y'all. When we come back from commercial break, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a commercial because I went over time, but you ain't even got to watch the Video Music Awards now. You don't see it all. When we come back, we are going to talk about the Black church and DMN, who's to blame. And we're, speaking of DMN, we're also going to, no, Skip, I said that, but we're going to talk about Ricky Dillard and Lillian Lloyd. I'll see y'all in a few.
This episode is sponsored in part by Bullet and Flight Radio. Get ready to uplift your spirit with Bullet and Flight Radio, the world's leading progressive Christian radio station. Experience the vibrant fusion of gospel house music and a rich medley of inspiration from all musical genres. that'll make your heart soar. Join their extraordinary lineup of today's trailblazers, visionaries, and voices that matter, all sharing their stories and wisdom. Stay plugged in around the clock as they broadcast unmissable content 24/7. Your go-to station for all things inspiring. Become a pilot today by visiting bulletinflightradio.com. Bullet in Flight Radio. Your story, our station. Step away from the chaos and noise of your daily life. Experience moments for yourself that are calm, serene, and full of peace. A necessary respite to foster growth within you, because self-care should be luxurious. Luxe Noir.
All right, so welcome back to the Daryl Walter Show. Let's just get back into it, y'all. I'm going to talk about it, and as I talk about it, you let me know if you care or not, if you want me to move on. Lillian, Lloyd, and Ricky Dillard. After 18 years, Lillian Lloyd is no longer a member of the New Generation Chorale. Okay, listen, just keep the picture up there, Kwame. Just flow with me real quick. I'm just going to read you some of my notes that I have here from what has been. And if you follow me for a while, you know Lillian's been on my show. I've interviewed her. So I'm going to do this as tastefully and as loving as possible. Lillian Lloyd, minister, the one who loves you, the ad-lib queen, after 18 years of being a member, a lead member of the iconic, if you will, Ricky Dillard, the New Generation Choir. Now, according to one source, rumor has it that Lillian's been put out of Ricky Dillard and New G. Lillian was a member. They started back at Church Citadel. If you remember Nathan Simmons. But according to sources, Ricky no longer, sources close to the situation say it came down to money. This is allegedly, that it came down to money and that Ricky was no longer in agreement to pay for choir members' travel and hotel accommodations. Others say that Lillian is to have written and submitted a song that Ricky took credit for and all the money. All right? It remains to be seen if it will have any impact on Ricky Dillard's choir. You know, they just did their live recording. I didn't get a picture of it, but they had some very cool new type of uniforms. They had like a ministerial havoc and everything. Another person said, if you follow Ricky, then you wouldn't be surprised. He's had a lot of new singers, and I have noticed that on stage. Ricky probably was also a little jealous of Lillian. But, you know, I don't think we'll ever know the true answer of this. We don't have to play the videos from it, Kwame. Here's what I will say. Lillian has been a member of a choir, I think, longer than her time. She overstayed her welcome in the choir. Lillian is a great singer, a great minister, a great speaker, a great writer. She's a star in herself, and I think that she has outgrown the choir. I always say one man's rejection, right, is another man's blessing. And sometimes God, you know, man's rejection is God's protection. I've seen Lillian live. She has a rock soul vibe to her, an amazing singer. She has a single out, Deliver Us, produced by Patrick Bolton. If you've heard of him, he's the brother of Chris Bolton, rest in peace, famed singer and actor. And I'm going to segue into into the next part because I love Ricky Dillard, y'all. I love me some Ricky Dillard. I think he's one of the best to ever do it. But as we go into talking about the DL culture in the Black church, I don't know Dr. Dillard, as some say, um, but I would say that allegedly there's a possibility that he lends to the deep culture of DL men in the Black church. Lord, we got 15 minutes. We may have to continue this on the next week. Y'all with me? Call your people, call your friends, call everybody, because I'm talking about DL men in the Black church. You know, I brought up this subject because recently I posted a video where I urged, am I on the good side, Kwame? Where I urged young Black gay men to stop dating men who are in church. Now, let me say I was emotionally charged. And sometimes when I'm in the moment, I want to get the thought off of my chest. So I was wearing a bonnet. I was getting ready to go to bed. And I posted the video. The video initially got a couple of hundred views. I didn't think anything of it. Now, fast forward 2 weeks later, y'all, and it's at 50,000 views and counting. And the responses I have gotten have been all over the place. I have gotten people who have been in support of what I said. I have gotten people who have called me everything from a fudge packer to a abomination to God is not pleased to everything in between. And also a lot of Black women who said, hey, don't forget about us. These pastors are the mess too, child. They breaking hearts too. So what I'm going to do is let y'all see the video, and then we're going to come back in and discuss. All right. So let's take a look.
Hey, y'all, real quick. I'm going to talk about this more in the morning, but while it's in my spirit, and before I go to bed, I want to get this off my chest, and I want to talk to gay men, Black gay men, and gay men across the world. You can join in on this one too. Stop dating these church men. I'm going to use another word. Stop fooling with these ninjas. Okay, listen, you ain't never gonna hold hands in public. Okay, every now and then they gonna say we can't do this, or they gonna ghost you because they convicted. Okay, then you get mad and you leak a videotape. We gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about it later on, but let me get this off my chest because I need to talk to y'all. Churchmen can be the worst to date. Listen, they gon' I ain't even got to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna do all y'all do and be cupcaking and all that stuff, and then be in the choir stand and shouting all the place and acting a different way. I am so sick and tired of these videos of these ministers, pastors, and armor bearers and whoever else videos being leaked. Like it's tired. It's old, it's stale, it's a rerun, and I'm not even interested. You know, while I'm here, let's just get into it. Hold on one second.
I came on to be transparent, and as simple as this, I messed up. This has been a really, really hard few days, but I struggled.
The only thing you struggled with was which lube to use. Okay, quit playing in my face. I don't even feel like saying that man's name because Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, and Helen Keller could see. Okay. Allegedly, his boyfriend leaked the tape, which leads me to ask, what the hell did you do? Because you seem trifling, allegedly. But see, back to my point, that's what I'm saying. Leave these men alone. Let them be convicted and contrite and off on their own. Leave them be. Okay, that's it. I just had to get that off my chest. All right, I gotta go. Good night.
Well, y'all, A lot of people in my comments were excited that he was exposed. And before we get into this, can I say one of my followers said that we look alike? And I said, not on my worst day. No offense to to the gentleman, but we don't look alike. Only thing we have in common is that we grew up in church. Here's the thing, y'all. The DL culture has been a part of the Black culture for a very, very long time. I don't know if many of you out there remember, but there was a gentleman by the name of J.L. King who wrote a book called On the Down Low that came out almost 20 years ago. And he got a lot of backlash from the Black community and from the DL community because he exposed a lot. That gentleman, Minister Massey, is not the first man to be exposed, which I'll never understand why they record themselves. But we all know gay people in the church. And we know men who are married, who are gay, who are in the church. If you follow me, I've talked about my stories and my experiences. But what I want to get into is we talk about exposing. Expose them. Why do we want to expose him? Let's start with that. We want to expose him because some people feel, he should be called out for being a fraud to God's people, to the congregation. But what about the partner who was involved with him? Do we care about him or do we not care about him because he's gay? When we talk about who's really to blame, it's easy to say the church. It's easy to say these men, right? They're lying to their wives, they're lying to their children, they're living this lie. But one of the real thought-provoking questions is, why are they even in a place to have to live a lie? Why are they in a position to dishonor their marriage and not be comfortable enough to live in their truth? We say live in your truth, just live in your truth. But do we really mean that? Because when somebody lives in their truth, they get called a fudge packer, an abomination. So who's really to blame for the DL culture in the Black church? Who's willing to take responsibility? I look nothing like him. I really was trying to be nice, but God bless him and all of his, his self. Here's the thing. There's been an environment that's been created, I think, where Black men are not allowed to truly feel and be in touch with their feminine side without being called gay. It seems nowadays that in the Black church and the Black community, gay has become synonymous with the Salem witch trial. How are we going to find out who's gay? Let's expose them. Well, if we expose them, then he's an abomination and we don't want nothing to do with him. We're on this hunt to find out who's gay, which forces a lot of men into living a dishonorable life, not only to their family, but to themselves. Now, listen, I'm not talking about you got to be out the closet and carry a rainbow flag. That's not for everybody. I'm doing that today. It ain't for everybody. Okay? Taking a step. That's me. But it ain't for everybody. But living an honorable life and living in your truth is a possibility that I think is discouraged by a lot of people in the church. I have to tell y'all, I had a conversation with one of my social media followers. They inboxed me because they were this video has troubled a lot of people. It has caused a lot of people to think and talk. And one of the things that I want to talk about is deliverance also. a lot of people, and if you grew up in church, you grew up with the term, oh, well, deliverance. Lord, deliver me, right? Leandria, she wrote the song, Lord, deliver me, because all I seem to do is hurt me, right? And she told me, she said, Daryl, I encourage people to live their best life. And I'm at a point where when I look at that man who's not living in his truth, it may be time for him to leave the church. And she called me and she said, Daryl, you can't encourage people to leave the church. And I said, well, why can't I? She said, well, maybe his deliverance is in the church. And I said, we gonna call her ma'am. I said, ma'am, may I offer to you that it's a possibility that his deliverance may be outside of church? I'm gonna drop this gem. It just came to me, but deliverance isn't the same for everybody. Let me say that again. Deliverance is not the same for everybody. You know, I understand some of our people came from the Benny Hinn and the Miracle Water generation, and we got the I got to go to the altar and do it this way in order to be delivered. But let me help y'all with something. Deliverance is a individual journey. And for some deliverance, it may include leaving the church. Okay. I got 5 minutes. We're going to continue this next week, but I got 5 minutes. Let's go on and finish it out. Okay. Now, okay, that's right, Sirius. Beyond your ability. Sirius says beyond my ability too. I hear you. Okay, I got 5 minutes and we're going to have this conversation. Black women. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's talk about this. Black women, my sisters. Y'all not helping. It's not everybody, because I hear y'all like, what? What are you about to say? What are you about to say? We live in a world where we have everybody telling Black men how to be a man except Black men. When we live in a society where we have a lot of women who look at men and say, well, that's not a man. That's not a real man. A real man would do this, and a real man would do that, and a real man would be this way. Let me ask you something. If you're not a man, how do you know what a real man is? We're going to continue this conversation next week, but I want to ask you, because I, as a Black man, cannot tell a Black woman how to be a Black woman. I don't have the tools. I don't have the equipment. I don't have the experience. And I would be unqualified to tell a woman, a Black woman, what a real woman is. Take a deep breath. I want us to just have conversation. Because also we've got a lot of Black men telling women, we got a lot of Kevin Samuels. Every time I turn around, we got Black men helping Black women, but don't want to raise Black boys to be Black men. Oh, listen, I'm equal opportunity. Boom, 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 boom. Pow, 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 pow. So who's really to blame? And it's not about, oh, it's his fault and it's her fault. But the real question is, how can we get everybody to their happy place? I realized, y'all, that my page, my platform is for everybody. I am a Black gay man. This is what you see. But all of you out there come from all different walks of life, all different experiences. And we have the ability for all of us to be socially together and still be naturally diverse. There's some things I said you're going to say, now hold on, Daryl. I don't agree with that. And that's okay. Because this platform, this page is about creating the conversation so that another Black gay man doesn't have to record a video crying and apologizing about who he is. Because let me help you with something. A real man will own his shit. I'm just saying. Woo! Okay, y'all, listen. I am at the hour, and I listen. Can I tell y'all? I got notes. I got points. I got so much I had to cover, and this is what I want to do. Y'all tell your friends. Remember the points we talked about. This conversation is to be continued next week. And what I want to do is I want to have a call in. I'm going to work on it, Kwame. I'm manifesting now. I want to have the ability where people can call in and share their points. Because I know y'all, I feel it. Y'all got a lot to say. And we're not just talking about DL men because they exist, but we're talking about the DL men and women in the Black church. All right, y'all? It's a lot. It is a lot, and it's affecting a lot of people. But listen, it's not going to affect the week and the weekend we going to have, y'all. I'm going to a play tonight. I'm going to go see Kinky Boots out in the play. It's really exciting. So whatever y'all doing tonight, whatever y'all eating and having dinner, I hope it's good. Be safe out there. Listen, do me a favor. If you have a dream, listen, the sky's the limit. Make it come true. And if you have a vision, see it through. I almost said see it through, no matter. But most of all, be true to yourself, be kind to others. And until then, I'll see y'all next week. I gotta go. Peace.